What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Gonna mute myself real quick. All right. So let me make sure everything is everything. You can see, you can hear. What's up, y'all? This is my first live, so this is what we doing. Hey. Okay. I know. How are y'all? What's up? Hi. I'm gonna let y'all come in. Hey, hey. Look at all the eyeballs. Hi, hi, hi. I was watching Anton, so I was like, I can't go live while he's on live because I was definitely watching his show. So hey y'all. I just had to come do my first live, test everything out, and let y'all know what's been going on, why you ain't heard from me. I've been MIA from social media for a few days actually. Hey, what is y'all saying in the chat? So I'm gonna give y'all some updates. I'm gonna let some more people come in. Then I'm gonna also drop a link. So if you want to call in and ask me any questions, I got y'all. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What's up? Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. How are you? How you been? What's up, Mr. McMillan? Hey. Anton shouted you out. Anton is my guy. He's my guy. What's up? So tell all your friends, tell everybody like your girl is live. I said I was gonna go live at 9. I went live a little bit earlier. Y'all see my gray hair? Like it's real out here. I'm not stressed or nothing, but I definitely did a stressful thing, which I'll get into. But yes, the title you read right. I moved to LA. I'm definitely gonna like put a vlog together because I got a lot of footage from my move. I drove from Michigan to Cali. So that's what I was doing for the past how many days was it? It took us like almost 2 days, but you know, your girl had to unpack, set up everything, get some rest, and catch up on sleep as much as I could. And I still have to work, right? I still have a full-time job. So it was just a lot of moving pieces and moving parts that I couldn't really be super active how I wanted to. And apparently, I missed a lot over the weekend, y'all. I missed a whole lot over the weekend. I can't believe TLA. We're gonna leave that where it is. How we're gonna leave that where it is. West Coast people are so weird. I haven't experienced the weirdness yet. Like, you know, I don't know. What brought me to the West Coast? I wanted a scenery change, honestly. But there's some other nuanced pieces. But for the most part, it was just I have a twin brother, so y'all probably don't know. Y'all probably don't know that I have a twin, but I have a twin brother. He lives out here, so I'm not alone out here. I do have a little bit of family. Then I have family that lives in Vegas, so that's how I got out here. I am a program manager for a nonprofit in the education sector. So I work with principals, superintendents, school districts all across the US. So that's where my work lies. So I'm seeing y'all in the chat. Okay, what makes West Coast people weird? If anything, I think they're I just cannot. I'm not a teacher, no, Dario. I'm not a teacher. But I do work with teachers, principals. Um, what is this? Like my Wi-Fi is like trash. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see if this will help. No. I keep freezing. All right. Looking really natural right now. Yes. I typically okay, so y'all, I don't really wear makeup. I just want y'all to know, like, this is me. This is me. So, Mr. McMillan, they think In-N-Out Burger is a real burger spot. Okay, yeah, In-N-Out Burger is not good. Like, I got some, and I was like, is this what the hype is all about? Mr. McMillan, are you from LA? Like, what? Are you from LA? Aw, thanks. Thanks. I really don't like wearing makeup. Thanks, David. I really don't like wearing makeup. It takes too much to put it on, all that stuff. I'm all set. Like, don't need it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so let me give y'all a rundown for like what I've been doing. So I have before I left Michigan, I pre-recorded like 5 videos that I still have to like watch, edit, put on the channel. So like when I said I had content coming, it's actually coming. I didn't think like I didn't think I was going to do majority of the driving when I moved, when I drove, but I did. So I didn't have enough, like a lot of time to really work on what I wanted to work on, because when I wasn't driving, I was sleeping. So I didn't have a lot of time to do that. I was just in Phoenix and all the LA people are there. So yes, a lot of people that I ran into that were from LA or, moved to LA, they actually moved to like some surrounding states. So Arizona, Nevada, like nobody really lives in LA anymore, at least the ones that I know. Okay, thanks. Bye, Uncle Stu. What part of LA? I am in LA proper. So I'm not in like the little suburban areas like LA. I'm not gonna give y'all cross streets because I don't need y'all rolling up on I don't need y'all rolling up on me at all. I do not need y'all rolling up on me. Yeah, so that's one part. Okay, so I'm really excited to be in LA. Like, I'm not a stranger to LA. I've been here multiple times, but I'm really excited to take y'all on the journey with me of like living in a new environment. Y'all know, if you are in the chat and you're from Detroit, or you are familiar with Detroit. Detroit is completely different, totally different. But it's a lot of Detroit people in LA. Like, I know a lot of people that moved to LA from Detroit. So and they're all doing big things. So my goal is to like really put like spotlight them essentially. Like, I want to introduce y'all to them because like I know a lot of super dope people and they're like really big in certain industries. So I really want to introduce y'all to them. Yes, thanks, David. Get the likes up. This is my first live on this channel, so y'all treat me right, do me right. What are people saying? Be prepared for traffic. At first I was like, I'll never move to LA because of the traffic, but you just have to not be in a rush or a hurry. For me, I was like, if you're not in a rush, traffic ain't that bad. But if you always late to something, this is not going to be the place for you. And I'm always on time. So I know how long it takes for me to get ready. I know how long it takes for me to like get my, wheels moving. So I'm not concerned too much about traffic. But I purposely didn't. Gail, hi. What's up, Gail? Thank you so much. I purposely didn't like do too much like posting about y'all, I'm moving, blah 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 blah. And one of the reasons is because people project their fears onto you. So I'm going to talk about projection and like what that looks like and why a lot of people didn't know that I was moving. I purposely didn't make a Facebook post like, "Hey y'all, I'm moving." Like final dinner, like let's have a get together. Like I didn't do any of that. And one of the reasons is because a lot of people want to know your business but don't want to contribute to the like success or the well-being of your own life, right? So a lot of people just like to be in the know, be nosy, but they're not really contributing to you, whether they're supporting you, giving you positive words, whatever. And one thing that I knew was moving anywhere is a major feat for adults or for anyone for that matter. You have to pack stuff up, you have to get rid of old stuff, you have to sever ties with like friends, relationships that you've built over time. And all of that can be really emotional. It can be really heavy. And then to top it off, you have people that are like negative, like, oh, how are you going to live? Oh my gosh, LA is so expensive. Oh my gosh, LA is this. And to have the weight of moving somewhere, the responsibility transfer, right? Like if you have things that you were responsible for where you used to live, like you just, and to have that weight, and then for other people to be all up in your business, questioning you, what about this? What about that? No. So some things, when they say that you heard that line, move in silence, move in silence. You know what I mean? And then once you get to where you're going, then make an announcement about it. Like tell people about it. I think that's perfectly okay to do. But that's one thing that I've been super cautious about, especially when moving into this YouTube space. It can be very invasive. People could yeah, I don't blame you. Only 5 people know where I live now, and I've been here for over a year. See, yes, exactly. Um, yes, Kimberly. Yes, Kim. Keep your personal business to yourself. So, like for friend Lucky. All right, boom. Y'all look out for Lucky. Me and Lucky got some things in the works. And y'all know I have never met Lucky in person. So y'all, now that I'm on the West Coast, make sure y'all I get to meet her. So y'all gonna see some content from me and Lucky. So that's one thing that YouTube has really kind of highlighted for me, is that I love the chat. I love y'all. I love everybody who is like supporting or supportive. But child, y'all know y'all be getting real personal. I love LA. I work out there all the time. Work all the time in Irvine. Aw. So okay, really, Chris, you have to tell me the spots, tell me where to go. I'm not gonna be in the house all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I was MIA. I was MIA for was it what was it, Wednesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the whole weekend. So then when Instagram and Facebook went out, I didn't care because I wasn't even on that joint. Meet and greet vlog coming soon. That's right. Yes, y'all. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. You hit that notification button because me and Lucky are definitely going to like link up for sure. Dude, what else is happening in the chat? So is there a super chat option? Look, you read my mind, David. I'm like looking for the thing right now. because I don't know. Y'all, this is my first little if you know where the super chat thing is, let me know. But it's my first little live, and I hope I really hope I'm not messing this thing up. Really hope. Okay. So y'all bear with me. Oh my God. This is like, I'm like a struggle streamer for real. I don't think I can because I'm not monetized yet. I'm not monetized yet. I wish I was. So here's the thing. I got a long way to go when it comes to monetizing this. Yes, I have to have a certain amount of watch hours. Thanks, Gail. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Gail, I'm sorry. Gail, I'm pressing buttons and I did it wrong. But let me put I didn't mean to put you in timeout, Gail, I promise. I'm about to put my Cash App in here though. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Briette. How do you unblock somebody? All right. I'm about to put my little StreamYard link in here. So if y'all want to call and ask questions, you can. All right. Gail, please don't be mad at me. This is so terrible. But anyways, my Cash App is right there. I'm gonna try to pin it. TLA did the same thing to Gail. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Ciao. Oh my God. I feel terrible. All right. So them LA taxes. Go to your YouTube studio and go to hidden users. Okay. Go to YouTube studio. Is it under settings? Oh. It's not on there. So she's not a hidden user. So I think she's gonna come back in like 3 minutes. All right. So another piece of content that I'm gonna like be creating is I mentioned a few times that I do own a home. I still own I have a house in Michigan. So I'll be talking a little bit about like me being a first time landlord because I was living in that house, but now I rented it out. So like what's that gonna be like? So like when I told you my channel was all about the journey, it really is, you know, I'm doing this thing and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like doing this thing called life. There's no textbook, there's nothing about adulting, and some things we figure out by error. Some things we just, God be on our side and we thrive. But thriving 100% of the time has never been my testimony. And I don't claim to like be perfect. So that's kind of the content that y'all are gonna get. But hello. Hey, how are you? What's up? All right, let me go back to I was gonna. All right, so how do y'all like pin stuff? Thanks, Regina. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all, that's what I should have started out with. Shout out to y'all because of y'all, I reached over 1,000 subscribers and I couldn't have did it without y'all. Like, no lie, I wasn't even thinking that I would ever reach 1,000 subscribers. I just knew it was going to take me at least 2 years. So I really hope that y'all subscribe because y'all are interested in my content. And if you're not, that's okay. It's all right. Shout out to JR, Anton, Rilla, just everybody at the Lapeef Network. because they played a major role in like getting people to know my name, like who was this chick, where did she come from. And I promise, for the people who are like, she don't talk, she don't do blah blah blah, if you subscribe to this channel, you hear me talk all the time. You'll hear me talk all the time. Gail, are you back yet? Has it been 5 minutes, y'all? I feel so bad. Oh my God. I'm definitely a struggle streamer. That's me. Struggle streamer, that's me. Okay, did y'all catch King's Talk yesterday? I was watching it. I didn't watch it all. I didn't finish it, is what I'm saying. I watched it, but I didn't finish it. Oh my God. Are you still coming to the Lapeef show? So no, I'm not not an official cast member of the Lapeef Let's Talk show. You have your main panelist, which will be Anton, Brilla, JR, K, and Courtney. Those are your 5 panelists. And then every now and then they'll bring in a guest panelist, will be like it will be me, or sometimes it'll be Amira or whomever else they decide to bring on. So I am not a like set cast member on the Lapeef Let's Talk show. So if they, if I ever come back, it'll be like on a temporary basis, Hope that makes sense. Yeah, King's Talk was on point. I actually really like what King's Talk is doing, because you never really get to get inside a man's head. At least for me as a woman, I'm always like, what are men thinking? Hi, thank you. Blessings back to y'all. Make sure y'all are liking the video. And okay, Gail. Whew. Y'all, Gail is back. I'm gonna have to get a little trackpad so I can have some sound effects. Gail, it's all love. I'm sorry, I'm still a struggle streamer. Charge it to my ignorance, not my heart. But yes, I don't have enough watch hours to get super chats. But if you would like to make a contribution, let me drop my Cash App here. One time for the one time. Any advice for upcoming YouTubers? Yes. I mean, for me, it's, just do it. It's not going to be perfect, clearly. Look at my slow internet connection, the camera quality, audio. Like, it's just not going to be perfect, right? But the only way you need to get better is if you do it, you watch it back, and then you're like, okay, this needs to be changed. This needs to do blah, 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 right? Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Gail, for the Cash App. So yes, just dive in, do it, and then you'll shoot from there. One thing that I have been doing when I wasn't live and I was traveling and just couldn't do content or create like I wanted to, I would outline things that I wanted to talk about. So sometimes it helps to have a little script, sometimes it helps to know exactly what you want. And you also want to know what do you want to be known for, or like what is your stance, because you'll have people that's like all over the place, and people need to know like, I'm coming to this person for this, right? So I think that's really important to know what your niche is going to be. Hey, Gail's back. Yes. Where the hell you been, Lauren? Moving. You missed it. I announced that I had moved to Los Angeles, so I was MIA for like 7 days. So I'm back. I'm back and getting settled. TLA is somewhere buying that Versace robe. Hey, I don't know if you're gonna buy the Versace robe. Okay, visit the Orange Hill restaurant and request. Okay, let me write that down. Orange Hill restaurant. Cool. And I'm put in parentheses outdoors. Cool. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, John. Okay, I think pin to someone, post it in the chat, then run your cursor over to the right of it. 3 dots will appear. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. I pinned it. Struggle streamer on the move. Thank you. Okay, why did I choose LA? Really great question. Really great question. So I've been living in Michigan my whole life. I love the different seasons. But one thing I've always wanted to experience was like living somewhere where it's nice all the time. I mean, LA rains, sure. You get rain anywhere basically. But I have 2 older brothers who lived here at one point. They were both living here, and I would come to visit. And I was like, man, it would be kind of cool to live here. Well, how things kind of worked out is, my job is remote. I have a little bit more flexibility than most people do. So made the transition here. It was not without, I don't want to say drama, but it was not without it. I had a lot of hiccups along the way. But 1, I'm single. 2, I don't have any kids. 3, if you're going to make moves and you're going to do something what some people would call risky, now's the time to do it, in my mind, in my opinion. I would totally encourage anybody who's like, I've always wanted to try this, do this, that, and the third. If you don't have a family, like a wife, a husband, kids, do it. Like, now's the time to do it. At the end of the day, you can always go back. But you don't want to live with regrets. You don't want to say, oh man, I wish I had known what it's like to live XYZ. I wish I had known what it was like to do X, Y, and Z. Just do it. Life is way too short. So, oh yes, you're very welcome. I hope, Jedi Mike, I really hope that you made a really sound decision on, pledging. So, when you do decide to pledge and it happens, make sure you round back because I want to know. Let me know. Man, that is one thing I love about LA is the views, the hikes. I actually was going to go on a hike with my brother, but I have a meeting in a couple hours, so there would not have been enough time for me to get back, shower, do all that stuff. So that is what I'm most looking forward to, is just the ability to go work out all the time, do all that stuff. So what is my niche other than being known as the chick that's smitten over TLA? So I'm smitten. Is that's what y'all get from it, that I'm smitten over TLA? Okay. Yes. So my niche is, like I stated before, I'm all about the journey, right? I haven't gotten things perfect. There's a video on my channel. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I will be talking about it again. But there was a moment in my life where I had a really great job. It was almost a 6-figure job. And I left that job. I quit. I resigned, and I did not have a job lined up. And as a result, I was unemployed for 2 months before I landed on the job I have now. And I wasn't worried. It was not intentional that I was unemployed. I was actively looking for a job, but I wasn't hurt that I just didn't have a job. Because I knew God was going to cover me and provide for me. 1, 2, I prepared for it a little bit. And 3, sometimes you need to take some time to really get yourself back on track. I'll be having somebody on the show, on my channel, to talk about wounded women in the workplace, and to talk about what happens, when you encounter things at your job that negatively impact you on the personal side. So I'll be digging more into my journey, and then just some wins and losses, right? Like I purchased my first home at the age of 26, 25, 26. Sold the house, bought another house, went through renovations, got burned by renovations, like, so just talking about life experiences. And then also let's talk about dating. Like, we're gonna talk about dating. That's what y'all most interested in, right? Like y'all out here talking about, oh, Lauren and TLA, blah 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 blah. But we're gonna dig deep into like, am I required to talk about what my dating life is like? Most people will be like, oh, she modern, which y'all probably would. She too modern, she this, but we're gonna talk a lot about that. Because a lot of people are really curious, like, why are you single or this, that, and the third. We're gonna get into it on this channel. So that's that. Hopefully that answers your question. Yes, Gail. New York, you know what? New York would have been the number one choice if it did not snow there all the time. But I love New York. So New York and LA are my top two places. I actually have a lot of work out in New York, so I'll be going back and forth. But I really love New York. Greetings and salutations. Great. Congrats on your relocation. Thank you. Thank you. Lauren is all cap. Hey, you want to cam up? We the brutes. She was who she was before the conversation of TLA came up. People feel, thank you. Thank you, Lee. I am who I am. Period. This channel is not finna be about TLA at all. So if you here for that, I'm so sorry for you. Good morning, Eastside Reviews. She's single because Anton is screening out the Dusty Dusties. Anton along with my three brothers. Okay. It's not just one way. Hello. Thank you, Chris. You know what? People love to like ignore the actions of the man and put it all on the women. Like let's start there, okay? Thanks, Gail. Like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. I just cannot. I cannot deal. Oh, Gail, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I told y'all that I was MIA. I told y'all that I was MIA last week because I was moving, but I got a couple of DMs from people who follow me on Instagram and who follow me on Instagram and obviously know about me through YouTube. So they DM me like, "Are you on the Leads Live?" I'm like, "No." And apparently somebody made a fake account and was like talking to the lead attorney as if it were me. Now, let me tell you this, okay? I'm not a celebrity, okay? I am just a chick from Detroit, okay? I'm really gonna need folks to chill. And then, like, people were like saying like that was me. And I don't know what the conversation was like because, again, I was driving. I was not tuned in. I don't know what the heck was happening. But whoever that was not me. That was not me. I thought you were going to marry TLA. You are not serious. Okay. Do you even like TLA? Me and TLA are cool. Like, we have conversations. Like, it's fine, guys. Like, I'd like never met this man in person. Again, I met him through the YouTube sphere. So just let's leave that where it is. I'm gonna hang around and rock with you for the journey. I was really digging you on the Lapeep show though. Look, I guarantee you there will be content that I think you will like on this channel. So, but I appreciate you. Thank you for your honesty. It was so wild. Yeah. I just thought it was wild. I knew it was fake, Lauren, but people were replying as if it was you. I was like, no, Lauren does not talk like that. Thank you, Gail. Like it just proves to me like people don't have any clue. They don't have any idea. Any idea. I'm a traditional housewife. I don't let anyone influence me. No social media other than YouTube now. And it's mainly about my husband and I adventures in gardening, which I will be subscribing because this garden this backyard that I have could use some gardening. But child, this weekend was crazy. I was like, I've been gone for not even a whole entire week. And just you can't be gone for a day in the YouTube streets because y'all don't know how to act. It's crazy. Oh my God. Lovely one, you are funny. That fake account had to be a woman. People wanted it to be you based on that fake account was saying folks love them some drama. That's what I'm not about. That's what I'm not about. Hey, we got a caller. Hey, OG Patrice.
Hey, Miss Melissa, Lauren, Melissa, how are you?
I am good. Thanks for calling in. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Congratulations on your relocation to California.
Thank you so much. It's been a lot trying to get used to the time change and all of that.
Where'd you move from?
Michigan. So
Oh,
Detroit.
oh yeah, big
And
big
we
time
drove.
change.
Yes, and we drove. And it took about 2 days. It was me and my dad, and I'll be vlogging about it because this was the first long periods of time that my dad and I had spent together since I was probably 15. So
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, so it was definitely an interesting experience. So I'm planning on talking about that for sure.
Yeah, that's a nice little road trip, and you and Dad getting reacquainted.
I know, and yeah, we'll get all into that because I think it's something to be said just about a father's presence, and even like how do you I don't want to say rekindle it, but like what happens to that dynamic once a long period of time has passed, So
Right, right.
mm,
Now, are you originally from Michigan?
yeah, born and raised in Detroit.
Oh wow. Okay, you're a Midwest girl. I'm from Chicago, Illinois myself, but I am on the West Coast too. I am in Arizona. I was in Nevada, and I moved from Nevada to Arizona. So I did not want to go back to the cold climate. I was like done and over that. I was like, I got to go somewhere where the climate is warm pretty much year round. So, and California have beautiful, beautiful weather. A little bit overrated for me, a little bit too expensive for me, but beautiful weather.
What why'd you move from Nevada to you say Arizona?
Yes, I had lost my job due to COVID. When COVID hit, so relocated to Arizona for work. But I'm in the entertainment business too, so that and I wanted to still be close to Las Vegas where I perform a lot. So it's
Oh,
it's it's still pretty cool.
okay. Are you do you sing?
I do. I sing and I act. I do like stage plays and things like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
And
family
and and
in Vegas.
go ahead.
I said I have family in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So cool. Are they in entertainment?
They're not, which I was just like, wow, what a state to, what a city and state to move to if you're not really into that. But no, my aunt and like all my cousins live in Nevada, in Las
But
Vegas.
it's so funny because a lot of people think it's almost like because a lot of people love to go there to visit to see shows and gamble. People they actually think people don't live there, but people live there, and it's pretty cool living because you don't have any state tax. The cost of living is a lot less cheaper than California. You get more bang for your buck for like houses and things like that. Because I have a friend actually in California. He sells high end real estate, like them houses, like multi-million-dollar houses, and I'd be like, dude, I don't see it. Like, where is the yard? Where is the like? It's the houses are so much smaller. But I'm like, you could get a house like that, put it in Las Vegas, and you're gonna pay maybe 500,000, and in California it's like 1.5 million. I'm like,
Wow.
I don't get it. Yeah, so. But anyway, girl, let me tell you, look, that was me having a full-on conversation with you over there on the lead attorney panel
Oh
because
my
your false account was saying stuff like, yeah, the lead attorney, he didn't return any of my calls and he's ignoring me. And I was like, and I think I said something to you like, as an older woman, I just want to give you some advice. And I said, just fall back. Men are fickle. He might be in his feelings. I think I was saying something, girl, and we was going back and forth. I was like, I hope I'm helping her out. But like this person, whoever was behind that fake account was having a full on conversation with me. And I'm thinking it was you. I'm like, oh my God.
Girl, no, that is never my vibe. Like I would never sweat a dude. Like what? Do you know how many? Not I'm not trying to be braggadocious and be like, oh, it's so many. Like no, but like nah, that's not even
Right.
me.
Right. I was just like, fall back, give it time, because the account was saying, the lead attorney is ignoring me. He's been ignoring me. He's not answering my calls or my emails and stuff. And then he said something to that point about like, what is she talking about?
Because he knew it was.
Yeah.
He's like, what is happening? He knew it wasn't true. I'm just like, this is. But yeah, y'all will never see me sweat over no man over the interwebs. Okay, that is not finna happen at
Well,
all.
I just wanted to let you know I was one of the persons that was having this full on conversation with who I thought was you. So
Well, I
I was
appreciate
like,
you. If I ever fall off my center, I know you got me.
I got you. I got you. I'm the OG in these YouTube streets.
I appreciate you, Patrice.
Well, Lauren, I want to wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Did you move out there for work?
So I get to work remote, so I still have my same job and everything. But I just, some places you feel a little stagnant, and so I was like, I want to try something different. So that's what it
Good for
is.
you. Very courageous move. I did that too when I moved to Vegas from Chicago. I only had one girlfriend that lived in Las Vegas, but I knew I wanted to go out there and be in show business. So
That's
I
right.
did it. So good for you. I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you, and I got to look out for you. When's your next show, or like, are you working on anything right now?
Yes, actually, I'm auditioning for a couple of stage plays, and if I make the role, the audition it will be out there in Las Vegas, and I will reach out to you and let you know. So
Please
keep your
do.
fingers crossed.
I got you, girl. Thank
And
you.
I will talk to you soon, girl. I know you got a lot to do with getting settled in and everything. So good luck to you. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I'm already
Thank
subscribed to
you.
your page and everything. So I wish you all the best, baby girl.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome very much.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Talk to you soon.
All right. All right. We got somebody else. If y'all want to call in, make sure y'all hit that link. All right. Let's see. Hello. 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 I think there we go.
Hello, 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 Soil Sister.
How are you?
Fine, how you doing?
I'm getting the hang of this. My first live. I've already embarrassed myself and blocked Gail. Well, not blocked. I muted her for 5 minutes. So now I'm getting my bearings. I'm going. I'm going.
That's okay. You got Miss Gail on your team. You
Yes.
can't go wrong with that. So she gonna help you. She gonna help you. It's weird and a bit scary at first, but you'll get it.
Yeah.
Everybody understand, and those that don't, it's not a problem.
Right.
You'll get it. I
Right. Right.
just wanted to call in and say congratulations on your move, and
Thank you.
hey, You're doing big things, and sometimes you got to make that move so you can grow.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's been my thing is like sometimes you have to go to a place where you can be stretched, right? And everything's not going to be easy, everything's not going to be perfect, but sometimes you just need to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, I did the same. I moved from Virginia to Georgia, and this has been the best move of my life. I met my king here, who
Mhm.
is totally amazing, and we have grown over the last 5 years to be who we are now, and it's simply amazing. So
I
you
love
never
it.
know what that move may bring you in a package. So
Yeah. How
yeah,
did y'all meet? Was it like on a site or did you kind
yep,
of know?
we met on POF.
Really? Look, I
Yeah,
had one
really.
bad experience. I don't want to say bad experience. So I'll tell you a funny story. This was back when I was living in Michigan. I had when I was in grad school, I was like, I had to try to talk to this guy, and it did not end well. Like to the point where he was just like, "You're gonna be single forever," blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Cool, you hurt your feelings, hurt you, and your feelings. I get it." Um, Fast forward, I joined Plenty of Fish one time, and the first person they tried to match me with was that guy, and I was like, "Oh, let me log off. They don't, they don't know my personality. They don't know nothing." But I do know of a friend who met her husband on POF, and they are like probably like 5 years in, and it's
Yeah,
actually really good. So yeah, you find some really nice people.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's some doozies on there. I only went on, one date before I met my husband, and I was like, I can't do this because people too weird and it's scary. But
Hmm.
I was like, let me just do this and see, give me something to do. And then when I started talking to my husband, I said, well, let me see what this one is about. And
Right?
hey, we've been rocking since the first date, and it's been absolutely amazing. So, but you have to be careful because, like I said, there's some doozies out there. But you
Yeah,
know,
crazies, doozies, all of that. And I be listening to too many crime podcasts. So I'm always like, what I gotta be real protective of like what I put out on the internet and what
yeah,
people, what I tell
yeah.
people like
Yeah. So we started our YouTube journey like a month ago just because we are homesteaders and gardening, and we wanted to share not just our love for gardening but our love for each other and how we work as a team and get
"Yeah,
this done. That's my leader, and I'm a stay-at-home wife. I'm a housewife,
I
and
love
I totally enjoy my job, which is to take care of the home and make sure when he come home everything is straight. The house is clean, the clothes are clean, meals are cooked, and he doesn't have a worry in the world. But I don't have a worry in the world. No stress, no bills,
it.
no anything. So it's amazing. So we share a little of everything on our channel.
I'm gonna have to watch like one because I don't have a good green thumb and I really want to. I'll be real jealous about people who can grow anything. Like my homegirl grew a watermelon. I was in Michigan. I'm like, what? You can do anything at that point. So yes,
Yeah.
I will be
And you can
thriving.
grow things in pots. So you don't have to plant things in ground. You can grow it in pots, but it's amazing. The taste is way different when you grow it yourself. So
Yeah.
you'd be
Aw.
surprised. You'll
Well,
do
thank you.
good.
I will definitely be tuning into y'all's videos and following y'all's love journey for each other and for gardening.
Okay. Yeah, you got to go on and comment under we're doing a giveaway Friday, so you
Oh,
comment under our giveaway post. That way you may be able to win some plants or something.
okay.
Friday is our giveaway. We'll do a live, so
All right.
we
Well, I'm
start.
gonna get on it then.
All righty. Well, it was good talking to you, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
blessed day.
You too. Oh man, that's super dope, y'all. I I'm gonna do a video on online dating because I've tried it, tried and failed, tried and failed. Okay, Uncle Stu, what's good?
What is good with you? I am so honored. I'm happy for
Oh,
your new trip and your new venture in life. And I'm just gonna wish you and be rocking with you with nothing but success. The last time I was on your show, it was more of a debate. I came to love to the top.
Yeah, it was a debate. There will be more debates to come. It's not on talking about a topic right now. It is, but debates are welcomed here. You can say
All
whatever.
right. I don't like to be debative. I just try to give a point of view that might be a little bit different.
Right.
You know,
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
but I'm sorry about that. But yes, I just wanted to jump on just to, congratulate you on your success. I just want you to keep doing what you got to do for
Yeah.
you. I'm a father. I got daughters. I don't know how old you are, but my oldest one is 35. So I got some age out there, and I always want to see success wherever it's going. And if you got to leave another state to go to another state to get that success, you do what you got to do for you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I'm just proud of you. And yeah, be careful with this online dating stuff. Old man been out there too. I know how it is, but I'm successful. I found that success. So, sometimes you gotta get past a whole lot of weeds to see
Listen.
that flower.
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
know.
Absolutely. Anything new popping off with you? Like any new?
Yes, as you know, I got my YouTube channel going.
Mm-hmm.
And did a reaction video that just dropped yesterday, dealing with Antoine Daniels. And next thing I know, my email blowing up talking about Antoine talking about you.
Oh, good.
So I had to, stop what I was doing, get online, and I heard the wonderful shout out. So, I wasn't trying to disrespect them. I just saw a point of view and I just wanted people to know, like, hey, just because I'm successful and just because I make a certain amount of money, it don't mean I'm obligated to handle and just give away all my money to everybody's problems and situations. So, I just try to stay in my little lane and stay positive. So if anything, it's me working this YouTube stuff, telling my story, trying to, help. My whole motivation is helping people, especially men, to be empowered and explaining to women how to understand the man they love and want to be with. I
Okay.
feel that there's really a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. So I'm just out there trying to level up the brothers and teach women basically, hey, some of these brothers need a little bit of grace, some of them need a little bit of hardness, but hold it up and keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
For sure. Well, I can't wait to have you join when I go live and I talk about certain topics because I do have a list of them. Um,
okay.
Today, I wanted to get on here and thank everybody for subscribing because I reached 1,000 subscribers and to let people know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And trust me, I'm I'm setting up some controversial I'll be setting up my StreamYard today. So I'm going to be having those conversations too. Right now, I got a list. Me and my oldest daughter is going to be doing a couple of live podcasts together.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking about that father-daughter relationship.
Okay.
I'll tell anybody because it's part of my story.
Yeah.
Me and my daughter, we were separated for a while.
So
You
I want to
know,
have you on when I talk about this because I don't know if you heard me tell Patrice that I drove here from Michigan with my dad, and that was the longest that I've spent with my dad since I was 15. I think that was like
wow.
like we were together for almost 8 days, I believe, like almost a week,
Okay.
a little less than 8 days. But just that was a lot to take in because having him around in my teen life versus my full adult life, right? Like I'm 20s,
Right.
you still learning, but like
Right.
in my 30s, it's completely different. And so wanting to talk about the role of a father. So I would love to have you on. I'll hit you up and let you know when I'm planning on going live and really talking about that. I'm still honestly processing my feelings, maybe emotions a little bit, and just, the impact that it really had on me. So I'm really glad to hear that you and your daughter are going to do
Right.
something and really talk about that, because that's important.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that would I will when I get off the live with you. I have two other things to do, but I will tap into my oldest daughter because it is funny that you said what you said. Me and my oldest daughter did not really become connected until she was in her 30s.
So yeah,
And
please connect me to her.
yeah,
Yeah.
and my podcast, this whole YouTube thing is, it was my idea originally, but it was really her motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So she is the behind the wheels of this actual podcast and the actual studio. Whenever I drop a video, she's the first one to call and say, okay, do this, switch this, love the content. But now today, I tell anybody if you see, if you hear me talk about it, you'll think that, I had her from the cradle to the grave, you know what I mean? But in reality, no, we had a very tumultuous relationship, and it wasn't until, a few years ago that it got better. And now it's at the top of the game. But she tells her story. I tell anybody, if you had to sit there and analyze, I just dropped a video today dealing with change,
Yeah.
and I kind of gave that idea that, I was going through something, when I was in my 20s, but never realized that my child was going through something at that time as well, and what we both had to do to heal, to get beyond the hurt, to get beyond the pain, to get beyond the finger pointing, of each other. Whether she come at me with something and I blame everybody in America, for that. And then what she had to do, in a sense of healing. We even, she laughed. She said, yeah, Daddy, we got to tell a story about when me and you had a fist to fist to fight. It got that bad. But, today, nothing but love, nothing but love. So I can relate to probably some of the pains and separation that your father went through, and my daughter can definitely relate to the things that you have probably been through.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Some of the things that you and your father went through. And I think it's a story
Mhm,
that's not told. I think it's
mhm.
it's conversations that needs to be had. Because I tell women all the time, don't ever think, if you think your father just left you, abandoned you, I doubt that 90% of fathers just pick up and leave. There's usually a story behind it.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah.
wrong, or indifferent. There's usually a story behind it. And a lot of times, unfortunately, you as the girl growing up with your mother, you only get one side of that story. You never really get the other side, and
Mhm.
I tell you, I'll tell any man, I'll tell anybody, you know, don't, I'm not saying this is what your mother did, so I'm not saying that, but
Right.
really don't separate that man from his child, especially if you're raising a girl. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
And I think
Don't
I
do
think I want to have this is a conversation I definitely want to have, because yes, you have that side of women who purposely keep fathers away. And then you have the other side where some fathers just don't desire
it.
to
Right,
be in the picture, right?
right.
I mean, I think both sides uh, would benefit from just having that conversation, because the impact looks differently, right?
Absolutely.
Once a woman gets older and they realize that a a narrative is painted versus, oh, this is
Mhm.
reality and this happened, I think that is worth having a conversation. So we're going to dive into it. I don't want to spill too much right
Yeah,
now.
let's not spill the beans too much.
I don't want to spill too much, but I think it's definitely different. And then I also want to explore, maybe this will be a part two of that, is like they always blame women's actions on, oh, she ain't got no daddy around, or she ain't have X around. But I want to explore the actions or lack thereof of a
Mhm.
woman who had a father around versus who didn't. So we can debunk that myth that a woman shows up a certain way because they didn't have a dad or they didn't have whatever conditions around. So
Right.
there's a lot to unpack here, and debunking some of these narratives that were painted about women and even about men as it relates to their role as fathers and how
Yeah.
they respect or not respect women. So
Yeah.
we're going to get all into it.
Yes, because I'm going to boldly say, my daughter is successful. She got her own business. She's helping her dad in his business. And my daughter is happily married. So, she didn't have children out of wedlock. She didn't get on drugs and do all this stuff that narrative would have normally portrayed. So yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree. So let's do that. Let's
Yes. All
definitely
right.
do
I'll
that.
get you up, Uncle Stu. My email, if you want to connect me and your daughter, is in the description.
Okay.
So have her email me or so we can make it happen.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Well, again, thank you for letting me on your platform. It's been a pleasure, and I'll be praying for you always.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll be talking.
You are welcome. Okay.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Y'all, struggle streaming at its best. So my internet went down a little bit. We're gonna get this together. We're gonna get my visual quality together, my audio quality together. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it popping. And when I said myth, it's in terms of the narrative about women being more thotty or for the streets. I think that any woman is like capable of doing that or being that way with or without a father. Just my opinion. But in terms of like mental health, I definitely do feel that what you're saying, JP, is facts. You're right. Like mentally, um, women do turn out better in terms of like making decisions. We'll explore because I still have to like carve out certain thoughts and ideas. But I feel you, JP. I do. Patrice, what you saying, girl? For girls growing up with our fathers are the first men we love, and it sets a precedence for other relationships with men in the future. That. And I think the reason why I'm not totally like black and white, like it's a gray space for me, is because I did have a 2-parent home, and then I didn't, right? And it wasn't a split in my young age. Like I wasn't 5, 6, 10, whatever. I was like 14, I believe, 14 or 15. And that's like a pivotal time. So I think timing definitely plays a part, number one. And there are a lot of factors that go into it. Like Uncle Stu was saying, what are the mothers saying? Like what's that's being painted from your family as it relates to the parent that's no longer present. All of these things play a part. And so I just want to have like an open dialogue for people that have experienced divorce or experienced growing up without a parent. So if you are interested in being a guest on that segment, my email is below in the description box. Just email me and we can make it happen. But I really want to be purposeful and bring up people that either 2-parent home and wasn't, and then one who just never was part of home, right? So those are the kind of things that I kind of want to talk about or have reflected on the show. Let's see. 2-parent households are better when the parents are happy. Households where the mother works and is stressed, the father is passive, still better than single mother households. See, these are things I want to explore. That's a good point. Ebony. Um, yeah. Yes. So, like I said, there are a ton of comments um, that I really want to, uh, highlight and pull up. So, if you are interested in being on that segment, email me so I can make sure we schedule a time that works for everybody and we can go live. Um, all right, got somebody else. Hello,
Hey,
hello, hello. How are you?
I'm good, Miss Lauren. How's your spirit?
It's great. It's great.
Good, good.
Can you hear me
I
okay?
really just yes. Can you hear me? Okay,
Hmm.
good. I wanted to congratulate you on the move. I love to see sisters getting out and exploring new horizons. Fantastic for you. But I wanted to ask you, making the move. You moved from out east to out west, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So when you decided to make the move, what did you think about as far as your personal security making such a big move? Do you have a lot of community out west already?
I wouldn't say a lot. Probably I can count on one hand the number of people, family members that I have that are out here. I have a brother that lives here, and then I have my aunt and probably like six cousins that live in Las Vegas. So they're
Okay.
in the proximity. But moving and doing something, I guess, spontaneous, like as some would call it, is not a stranger to me. Like I do it often, not
Mhm.
moving, but just making really like decisions, and people be like, "Whoa, like that's a lot." I'm not a stranger to it. So yeah, I thought about it. I had people, but I'm not necessarily leaning on them for support, like financial support or anything like that. I'm still self um, sufficient in that regard.
And you're in your 30s?
Hmm.
Okay. That
Yeah.
explains that I'm not the break between not financial support and emotional support. I'm more talking about emotional that you've got like a yeah, because there's that transition when you move away from the things that you've known for a while to something new, but you said that you're used to it. So
Yeah, so in you to that point, I actually the move out here was for emotional uh I guess like a rejuvenate like reset for me.
yeah.
Um I for context, like I purchased a 5 bedroom home, I rented out rooms, so I have definitely been living with people, sharing space, and just being in the same environment for a long time. I was like, I need something different. And so sometimes I know for me, it helps for me to isolate myself, like to
Yeah.
be in a space where I can create my own oasis, to create my
Hmm.
own space and get back into my own routine. So this has been so far so good. Like I have no complaints, and I've been here since Friday.
Since Friday. Wow.
That's why
Okay.
this is so totally new for me. Like I've been MIA for a while.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I moved from out east to Arizona for a similar reason. Like, just to sometimes, even though you've got a great support system around you, they don't quite understand what you need mentally. And being able to get away and create your own space and bubble does that. What do you use for like your foundation for that? Like, when you're by yourself and you're trying to find your way through, what do you use to get you through?
Yeah, I pray. I believe in God, so I pray. Definitely read scriptures, but then mostly I really sit in silence. Like I spend time with myself, spend time with my thoughts, and like jazz music, like just real slow, mellow, like easy listening music. Because I love music, like that's my thing. But I really just sit with myself. I don't necessarily try to bring in too much stuff to where I'm overthinking. It's if I need to pray, I'm gonna pray. If not, I'm gonna turn off everything and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna just really think. So that's me.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to you. I hope that things, well, I'm going to say that. I know that things are going to work out for you. So I'm going to keep watching, keep your spirit up. And if you ever need anything, I'm an older sister who's been out here for a minute or two. So you're more than welcome to ask.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. All
No
right.
problem. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye bye. Y'all, I feel terrible. Let me go fix my Wi-Fi. 1 second. Hold on. Be right back. Struggle streaming at its best. Hold on. I see you in there, Sean. As soon as my Wi-Fi connects. Okay. All right, we back. Choppy internet. I just cannot. Y'all in the chat, let's save all, like, we are going to get into this conversation. I should probably do it this week since get it while it's hot. All right, Sean, you look. It's been a long time. I haven't talked to you in weeks.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I also knew that you were preparing for your move. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So how does it feel? Like,
feels different. The timing. I still have to get just the whole adjustment is definitely real. So
3-hour time adjustment.
crazy. I've been starting my work day at 5 a.m. over here, so I can still operate on Eastern time.
Right.
It's early. It was early when I started. It was like 9 o'clock here, so it's 10 a.m. over here, and I'm making it through.
Yo, but it's like,
What?
nah, I know what you mean. Like that's dope though. Like a lot of times, I think people are unwilling to make those moves. Sometimes we just get so anchored into a place because we grew up there or whatever, and so many people are afraid to get out of that comfort zone. And I think a lot of times we get rocked to sleep. Say, for instance, you can make $100,000 in a place, and people will be like, oh, "I'm doing great," but I'm like, "How are you okay with 100,000 when people are making 100 million?" But you're just too afraid to go somewhere else and take that chance. So,
Yeah.
Definitely excited for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm always my old housemate wrote me a letter, and she said, "You're the most excuse me, like spontaneous person and the most adventurous person I know. Like that will get up one day and be like, you know what? I want to do something different today and like do it." But I think that's what makes life exciting for me. Like even if nothing's going on, like I'm gonna make it exciting because I'm gonna do something out the box. I'm gonna do something that's different. And I think that same thought process can be applied to relationships. It can be applied to anything, to just do something different. And if you look crazy and it don't turn out great, like that's okay. Like
Yo, but real talk, like I think that's people become paralyzed by their fear. It's just like when I think about opening like a store, like when I opened my first store, a lot of times what you just said applies because it applies to business too. Like let's
yes,
just say, for instance, it costs you 50 grand to do something. Either way it goes, like people would be so scared to lose that 50 grand that they don't realize even if you come out and you only make 40,000 of something back, it's like I got a $10,000 lesson that I then took and I applied to the next store, and then I made exponentially more money. So long story short, that principle that you just spoke of, it just makes sense. It makes perfect sense, and
we
people
should
got
all
to
be
stop
doing
being
it.
afraid.
We should all be doing it. And like I applied that same thing with this whole YouTube thing. Like I put myself out there, going on the Lapeef network. Well, really Anton show, then the Lapeef network, and then going on TLA show, and then doing this. And so it's not perfect, right? You got people in the chat still talking about the lead attorney and still talking about like all these things. And it's like, that's not what this is even about. But it's not going to be perfect. People are going to interpret what they want from it. They're going to paint their own narrative about it. But at the end of the day, like I know my journey. I know what I'm doing it for. Your perspective. As long as you have good intentions, that's all that matters. So
Yeah, that's real. Like what you just said, a lot of people don't understand. Most people don't understand brand building, and what you spoke of, whether it's for you, whether it's for TLA, whether it's for Anton, y'all are brand building. And what happens is there becomes an overlap. Like you said, you were on Anton's show, then long story short, that whole process is leading to you building your brand. Now, congratulations, you had 1,000 already on here on YouTube. You know, shouts out, I see you. But all you're doing is you're leveraging that brand as you go up and up. You're leveraging this level to get to that level and to that level. And yeah, people who have never tried to build a brand don't necessarily understand that. So as long as you understand that they don't understand it, the comments ain't, they'll never bother you.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Well,
Just wanted to
Sean,
tap in.
now I was about to say, now that you know I'm not traveling no more, I'm gonna need you not to be a stranger.
No, I got a package I need to send you anyway. So
Okay. Well, you know how to reach me, so I can give you my new address and stuff.
okay, yep, I'll reach out and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in.
Oh, no problem.
All
All
right.
right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.
All right.
Yo. All right. There's no other callers in the queue, but definitely if you want to call in, we got about 30 more minutes that I could still take calls before my meeting, because your girl still has to work. But I definitely wanted to just like pop on here and say, yeah, I ain't got the PO box set up. I'm not big time yet, Takeem. Hey, look, I'm start. I'll get a PO box when I can actually get super chats, right? Like, because I need to be making money from this a little bit to cover costs. Like, I don't. So if you want to support your girl, Gail just dropped my Cash App. If you want to, send me well wishes, blessings, everything's there. Super chats are not turned on because I have to have a certain number of watch hours, which I'm not there yet, not quite. So there's that on that. But I've learned to tune out the comments. People have so many opinions on content creators despite them seeing them for only a couple hours on a live stream. Absolutely. And I definitely, thank you, Ruth. I definitely probably realized that maybe a few weeks ago, where it was just like, I can't, like, if I lived in the comments, I probably would have never started this channel. I mean, started going live or anything. It would have just been everything pre-recorded, because too much. Hi, is it Sheena? Hope I pronounced it right. How are you, girl? But you all have like a few more minutes to call in. Gail dropped the link there, so if you do want to call in, please do. Our live stream watch hours and edited video watch hours calculated the same. I believe so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe so. Facts. 3-hour time difference. Hey, if y'all, where did I see this comment at? Sean is that guy. Aw, I'm back now. I'm back. Oh, right. I took my last workout video down. I had to fix some audio, but it's coming back on Friday. I'm going to post my last workout video on Friday, and I have another workout video coming next Friday. And then, what is that? That's probably going to be, like the last, like October, like the third week of October. I'm going to post a video talking about how I lost 30 pounds. Because I used to be a ton heavier. Like I used to be bigger than this. And so I'm going to talk about just like the mindset shift that I had to have like back in, was that November? August? Between August and February, I lost 30 pounds. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about how I did that and what happened. So Fridays are fitness Fridays. I'll be dropping fitness videos and, letting y'all in on my fitness journey for sure. Oh, I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. My mom is a Leo. I don't know if she does. She's spontaneous. I don't know where I get my spontaneity from, but my mom's a Leo. Thank you, JP. Thank you. I'll see you in the streams. Yes. Libra gang. Okay, so y'all off in the y'all off in to put y'all zodiac signs in the chat. Okay, Libra gang. YouTube streets, are you a Sag? Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Capricorn. Am I the only Pisces in this joint? What? Crazy. It's crazy about y'all. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna keep y'all in. You can this will be, you don't have to share the link anymore, Gail. I'm gonna just talk, and if y'all do want to call in, just scroll up, but we won't take no more calls if nobody wants to. Peace, Lauren, in the chat. For fitness videos, you ought to hook up with Roxy. She's a YouTuber and lives in LA. Okay. Okay, we got the tar. Okay, Ruth. Pisces gang. Libra gang. Yeah, I just didn't want to tell y'all right now, I don't know nothing about zodiac signs. Can't tell you anything about personalities. I can't tell you shit. I can't tell you nothing. Scorpios are secretive. Yes. Pisces. That's almost my dad's birthday. So we got we got a caller. All right, I'm about to bring you up. Jedi Mike.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
And nice to meet you. I just want to say thank you for answering my question on my IG. I'm a senior majoring in IT and graphic design in college right now, and I mentioned probably interested in some fraternities, like Black fraternities, and like you kind of give me that feedback about that. So I just want to appreciate it. Say that. But yeah, I just want to say that I'm very excited for you, like for the journey that you're starting out with. I've been kind of on the backhand. I've been watching more of like the people that talk and lead attorney and Anton and a bunch of other stuff. And obviously, do I agree with everything? Absolutely not. But I just think that like same thing, that our intention and mission is still the same. That I feel like there needs to be like a middle ground between men and women. And one thing that I like will respect from you and the people that talk is that only like not the fact of like it's since like I feel since like a humble spirit from you in terms of like obviously in conversation with the chaotic
Okay.
other stuff like that, which won't get into. But yeah, I just think it's just that I think with the feedback and obviously the support that you see in the chat here is the fact that there's a sense of nature, like a womanly nature about you. I feel that's kind of been lacking, and especially just because of the nature that I feel us as just Black people, we've been lost in terms of being out of order on both sides. And I feel like one thing that for me that the things I try. I'm 23. I'll be 23 next week, and I'm Libra. But yeah, and but one thing that I try to do on my channel that I also talked about in spaces that I see here that I appreciate is that on the importance of men is the fact that one of the films that I one of my favorite films of all time is Remember the Titans, and one of the things that he talked about one of the team leaders is like, why you have an attitude with me, and he said, well, attitude reflects leadership. Right. And I feel like in terms of men, I feel like we lack in the sense of being leaders in the community or just even the household and relationships and stuff in a humbling sense, not in a prideful sense, in the way that the attitude that we might be getting might be a result of our lack of undoing, but also just the nature of society that want us as Black men and Black women to be diverged. So I just want to say I commend to you to having the space here. I'll say I continue to support you and stuff. And you might be seeing my face more. I'm trying to go on with people. I just been kind of like sit in the back and I just can jump in those conversations because some folks don't come in good faith, and obviously I'm not that. But yeah, I just want to say I commend you. I commend people in the chat and stuff. I'm watching some of you guys' content too. I've been subscribed to y'all. Some of the people here previously came on here. But yeah, I just want to say I commend you and everything, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, and you're always welcome here whenever we have dialogue. You're welcome to come on. It's always good intentions over here, and I really appreciate the compliment and everything that you said about me. 100% true. Definitely humble over here and just really authentic. Like, I don't know. Well, I started the Lauren Melissa kind of like brand. It's my name, but it's also
Right.
kind of brand for me. But I started that on Instagram, and what people were saying was just my authenticity. Like they like the fact that I was authentic and they can kind of see the realness. So I really appreciate you noticing that. And I really hope that that translate through YouTube as well as it did on Instagram. So I really appreciate it. You're always welcome back. And please definitely keep me posted, like, you know, in your journeys through college and, you know, in the, you know, pledging world.
Right. We're not, and also discretion is very important. So that's why,
Absolutely. That's why
like,
I'm using my
right.
words.
That's why I didn't say what the name was.
Yeah,
Just like stuff like that. And
you're
but yeah,
wise.
but
You already
right,
know.
exactly. Right. But yeah, but like I said, I just appreciate you, and that's the thing about integrity in this space is very important, and that thing that we lack in because like screw clout, screw all like subscribers and all that stuff in terms of like getting the numbers and everything. The numbers come with integrity, but
That's
also comes with a consistency of of actually having being a man or woman of action instead of just being talking and stuff like that. We've seen this consistently throughout YouTube, and like I said, I continue to support you. And but yeah, like I wish nothing but the best for you. Can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. We'll
All right,
talk.
take care.
Bye. Thank you, Ellie JJ, for the Cash App. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Who y'all was saying some other stuff. I was wondering where you went, Lucky. Like you was gone for a long periodically time. Y'all, I know that's not a word. It's a video reference, okay? Okay, let's see. Question about my 30 pounds. Did you fast and change your diet to lose that 30 pounds, or did you just exercise? No, I changed my whole eating habit. And I'm gonna get into what I did. But if you want cliff notes, I started off with Weight Watchers, like counting points. I did that for like a month, and then I like stopped doing that because the people in my house they started doing the Whole 30 diet. So it's a book, and talks about all these different things. So I stopped eating grains, bread. It was really only fruits, vegetables, and meat, right? Can't remember. I did that for 2 months though. And like that kind of like really pushed forward. So when they say like eating is a large portion of weight loss, they were not lying. Have I fallen off? Absolutely. Like, do I eat healthy all the time? Absolutely not. But I'll get into all that when when that video drops. What else y'all been saying? Guess who's been you back too? David, where did y'all go? Brittany B, what's good? How are you? Yes, y'all hit the like button. Have y'all been hitting the like button? Y'all have. I appreciate you. I really, really do. So yes, if y'all want to, yes, no dairy. Thank you. We didn't do dairy either on Whole 30. If y'all want to be a guest on not Lunch with Lauren, but yes, Lunch with Lauren. Lunch with Lauren is still happening, y'all. I know today is usually a Lunch with Lauren day, but I had to press pause so I can come on my channel to say thank you to you all for subscribing and being supportive of me and just sitting by the wayside while I get my life together. You feel me? You feel me? That's what we was doing. Where's this at? Yeah, bread and pasta will get you caught up. No lie. Let's see. But yeah. Here we go. You cannot give up bread. Yeah, I didn't really miss bread, honestly. I used to be like a bread and potato person. Oh, and on the Whole 30, you can eat potatoes. So I was cool because as long as I could eat potatoes, I was Gucci. I was eating potatoes, like broccoli. It was like a little bake. So potatoes, broccoli, sausage, peppers, onions, and just like make a little bowl. And yes, who's single out here? If you're single, let us know in the chat. It's not for me. We just curious. All right. You're single. How long you been single? We gonna have some fun on this channel, and I really hope y'all are ready. Sweet potatoes is bomb. I was definitely rocking with sweet potatoes. Listen, this is the one, Gail. This is the one. I'm single, but not single. Okay, there's a difference. There is a difference. I'm single, but I'm not single. Okay, 32, single from Connecticut. Is that Connecticut, right? You got any kids, Takeem? Single. You know what? This just brings me so much joy. All the single people subscribe to. Hand clap for y'all, because we finna get it cracking. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Ruth, for the Cash App. Much appreciated. Lucky. Wait, does working it out with your ex-fiance count? I don't think you single, sis. That's not single. Sorry, Brittany. You're not single. No kids, Takeem. Okay. How would y'all feel? But Brittany, let's unpack this. Why? How did your ex-fiance become your ex-fiance? I just need to know. Hey. Well, Lucky said it counts. Team no kids, period. No comment. No comment, girl. I need to know. Right. We're not going to unpack it here, but Brittany, put that in the pocket. We're going to talk about it. Single until marriage, no in between for you. Single, 52, and from New York, and you're single by choice. I know that's right. Well. The lead attorney. Okay, let's see. Single, 57. Wait a minute. FWBs, does that mean effing with B? What does that mean? I'm not that young. What does that mean? FWBs? I'm single and have been for over 5 years. As an older woman, I'm not giving up on finding love. Period. I love to hear it. Okay, that's cool. It's gonna be a night show anyway, Brittany. We gonna chat. This is so fun. Okay, where is it at? Oh, friend with benefits. Y'all. Where is my mind that I just went straight to okay. I'm gonna leave it at be. We still got about 30 minutes. If y'all do want to call in, I will say scroll up, but here I'll drop it in the chat. This is the last time I'm gonna share this link, y'all, because I actually have to get to the bag as well. I gotta work. Oh, the shade, Lauren, on TLA. What's shady? What's shady? I didn't do anything. Y'all know y'all like drama. What is happening? There's nothing shady about nothing. So you got well, y'all going in on the lead. Go up on the panel. Everybody wants you to call in lead, but if we got to make it short. What is happening? Lead lovely one said she sent you a message. Everybody wants you to call in. Call in. There you go. Look, everybody. I want you to call in. TLA put you on blast the other day. What? When? Why? How? What did he do? Lee, you can absolutely. I have a meeting in 30 minutes. That's why I got to be short. It's not like I'm trying to mute you or anything. I gotta make money. I'm not a baller like you, Lee. Come on. Understand? What? Oh my God. So that means you're not calling in? Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. Yes. This part. Thank you so much. Thank you to Ruth. Thank you to Ellie JJ. Thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. Let him in. What are you talking about? I ain't even did nothing. Look, here we go. Patrice said, please make an exception for me. Y'all are wild. Wild. David, do you see this? I know TLA is long-winded. I know he is. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all, this is my first live. Okay, in the chat, I need y'all to rate this live, okay? In terms of and please be honest. If it was a 1 being terrible, put a 1 in the comment, 1 to 5. If it was 5, like being great, like I'm looking for feedback here. This is the only time that I'm actually looking for 5. Okay. So please drop a number in the comments, rate this live 1 to 5. Oh, 1,000. That's not 1,000. What is that? 100. Okay. 1 million. 3, 2, 2. I think it was the Wi-Fi. So what I'm gonna do between this live and the next live is my video quality, audio quality, and my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna make sure that is like A1 before I go live next time. But y'all, as your poster child for struggle streaming, I think I did good. You know what I'm saying? I think I did well for it to be my first live. Okay, David X, I can't open the super chat until I get watch hours. Okay, so I'm going to be doing, but yes, when it becomes available, you know I'm opening up super chats. Like that's top of the list. But, you know, yeah, YouTube is hating on your girl. Like, just give me a whole bunch of watch hours. Yes, live streaming often will get me the watch hours. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna try to live stream as often as I can, as long as y'all show up and don't beat me up. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all do, it's okay. I got tough skin. But I really appreciate y'all for calling in. Like, I didn't think anybody would call in, just the well wishes and everybody being so supportive. Y'all got the email in the description. Email me if there's any topic you want to hear me talk about. If there's a topic that you want to be a part of, let me know. The email, thank you, Gail. Put that right there. Is that TLA's real channel? Because it might be a troll. See, that's a shame that we gotta think about these things. Like, people just can't be for them. If you can keep your main audience for more than 30 minutes, then your live is solid. Come through, Takeem. Wait, this is the one. Thank you, Takeem. Thank you, Steph is King. Thank you. Gail said, that's the real lead. Lead is still waiting, my dear. Just give him a minute. Waiting for what? He said he's not coming up. I think it's him because he shouted out all the regulars that only he would know. All right, girl. I'm gonna be looking out for him. But yes, y'all. Yes, make sure y'all hit the bell button, turn on notifications so that you know when I'm live. Drop which link, Snuggles? Which link would you like? Which link? You see this lead? Lauren did me like you did. She timed me out by mistake. I definitely did. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Oh. Okay. I'll drop the link again. Hold on. Here, y'all. Lead. Are you going to click the button or not? I'm just kidding. Oh, they're not going to come up. Got it. Okay. But anyways, y'all know I'm going to be looking for my email. I'm going to be looking for your email, Shania. Sheena. Ciao. How can I become a mod? Just like that. Oh, child. Child. Don't do it. All right. The live link is closed anyway. I'm not gonna bring nobody back up. But it does. What is Lee talking about? I don't know. All right, y'all. I've been on here. I think I've met my thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't do these 5-hour lives. Oh shoot. All right. That's facts. Very wise. I am 32. Well, I will be 32 in February. So 31. 31. Ciao. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave in this live. You weren't. It's okay. You weren't. It's all right. All right. I'll catch y'all next time. I can't do 5-hour lives. I can't. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe when Lee comes up, we might be on live for 5 hours. Maybe. I don't know. Excuse me. But what? All right, I'm out, guys. I'm really gonna try to just drop one video. Like I just gotta add background music to it, and then I'm dropping it. So yes, let me shout out everybody who supported me. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Ellie, JJ. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Brittany. I really appreciate y'all. You can always support until I get my watch hours through. The link is going to be in the description. You can always support via Cash App. I did make you a mod, Brittany. If you don't want to be a mod, just let me know. But yeah. All right. I'll be talking to y'all. Follow me on Instagram. Inbox me. Do what you want. Whoop de whoop. You know where to find me. I'm out. Bye.